How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my kitchen, and pop quiz. How much HP does Fezandipiti EX have? How much HP does Tinkaton EX have? Last question, how much HP does Dudunsparce have? Oh dang, 3 for 3, you're actually really good at this. I hope you like dumb and funny because I'm bringing both today by cooking with this new supporter, Tyme, which says tell your opponent the name of a Pokemon in your hand and put that card face down in front of you. Your opponent guesses the HP and then you reveal it. If they were right, they draw 4 cards. If they were wrong, you draw 4 cards. I'll say this card probably works better in real life, but in TCG Live what it does is give your opponent a multiple choice test, and they have to guess the HP value of your Pokemon based on a set of choices. Fairly straightforward. Now hear me out. We're playing it with Tinkaton EX, which loves to have a huge hand size, so if they're wrong, that's great for us. It turns Tyme into a great draw engine. But if they're right, and keep hearing me out, we have Radiant Alakazam, who for a Counter Gain and a Psychic can hit for 20 damage for every card in your opponent's hand. You following? If they get it right, you can get 80 more damage as a punishment for your opponent being smart. So let me show you the list and break it down for you after. We play 4 Tinkatink, but we play 3 of the 70 HP and 1 of the 60, just so we can mess with their heads a little. We put down 3 70 HP Tinkatinks and keep the 60 HP in hand. We ask them the HP value and they get 70.
Nope, wrong again.
It's 60. We do the same for Tinkatuff, playing 180 and 190 HP. We play 2 different types of Tinkaton, with 3 being the 300 HP EX, and the other one being the Gather Materials Single Prizer at 140 HP. You following me? We're playing mind games today. We have a Dudunsparce draw engine, of course, playing 3 of them, and playing 1 of the 60 and 1 of the 70 HP Dunsparce. And you know I never leave home without my Enamorus V, so we're bringing that one too. And Fezandipiti for more draw support. Our trainers are yet more draw support. 2 Morty's Conviction, 1 Worker, 3 Arven, 1 Zisu, 2 Boss, 1 Judge, and 3 Tyme. For items, we've got 3 Buddy-Buddy, 3 Rare Candy, 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball, 2 Nest Ball, 2 Stretchers, 2 Switch, 3 Great Ball, and 1 Vessel. Tools, we have 2 Counter Gain and 1 Lucky Helmet, and for Stadium, we have a Grand Tree A-Spec so that we can get our Tinkatons and get swinging early. And then for energy, it's a total of 8, with 3 being Psychic, 4 being Double Turbo, and 1 being Gift. So there's our 60, and let me just quickly run through and explain why I made the choices I made. The only one I wanted to highlight is the single price Tinkaton, which has the Gather Materials ability, which says you can discard a card and draw 3. Makes for a great draw engine and a slightly better refinement. We can use Worker to get rid of our Grand Tree Stadium so our opponent can't use it after us. Morty's Conviction is increasingly good due to the rise of Area 0 decks, and because Iono is so bad for our matchup, Zisu can help even the odds by getting us to match our opponent's hand size plus 1. We do also play 1 Judge ourselves because we would hate to draw too much and deck ourselves out, so this protects us from that. Don't play it unless you have to. So because Tinkaton's attack is entirely dependent on your hand size, what I'm going to do next is run through the matchups and show you how big of a hand you would need in order to get the knockout on some of the big EX Pokemon. Keep in mind, we're mostly using Double Turbo for this attack, so we are very likely going to be subtracting 20 from our damage at all times. Let's start with the lowest HP and work our way up. Raikou V and Pikachu EX have 200 HP, meaning that we can knock them out with 7 cards in our hand without DTE and 8 cards with it. Do be aware though that Resolute Heart will keep Pikachu alive with 10 HP, so if you can move 10 damage to it with Radiant Alakazam, definitely do that. Speaking of which, if we were to hit with Radiant Alakazam, we would need the opponent to have 10 cards in their hand. It's a similar story for decks that play Fezandipiti and Ogerpon as far as Tinkaton is concerned. The only thing that changes is that Alakazam needs 11 cards in your opponent's hand for these. Chien-Pao and Miraidon have 220 HP, which means we can knock it out with 8 cards in our hand, regardless of whether we play Double Turbo or not. If we can hit with Alakazam, your opponent would need to have 11 cards, which is right on the edge of reasonable if we can get them to guess correctly on time. Going forward, I'm not going to mention Alakazam because it's very unlikely that your opponent is going to have more than that. Next, we're going to lump Terapagos, Roaring Moon, Iron Hands, and Iron Thorns in the same category as all of them have 230 HP. We can knock it out with 8 cards in our hand without Double Turbo, and 9 cards with. Same thing also applies for Raging Bolt at 240 HP. The math doesn't change for this matchup. We then move up to the Stage 1 Pokemon with Goldengo at 260 HP. You'll need 9 cards without DTE and 10 cards with it. Same applies to Ceruledge with 270 HP, still 9 cards without DTE, 10 cards with. Next up we have the new BDIF, Regidrago and his brethren, the V-Stars. Palkia, Dialga, Lugia, all at 280 HP, all need 10 cards with or without DTE. Of course, this also applies to Pidgeot. Now onto the Stage 2s, we'll start with Guardy. At 310, it'll be 11 cards with or without DTE. Dragapult at 320, we will need 11 cards without DTE and 12 with. And the same also applies to Charizard and Hydreigon at 330 HP. All this to say that you can knock out just about everything in the game with just 12 cards in your hand. Between Fezandipiti, a draw supporter, and a Dunsparce ability pop, you're already 75% of the way there. So visualized much more simply, here are the numbers you'll be hitting with each card amount, with and without DTE. Study this, you'll want to know this to decide whether it's okay for you to play down an item card before attacking. But that's all the yapping that I got for this one. I just want to get right into it because I've had so much fun with this one already in my practice matches, and I'd love for you to see it. Alrighty, welcome to game 1. Well, unofficial game 1, because the first one I got dunked, so that wasn't fun. We do want to go first with this one, so let's go ahead and do that. We're in here with our Tinkaton EX deck, so we are hoping to gaslight some people today. No basics. Got the Urshifu sleeves. Doesn't tell me anything about what this could be. Okay, so we did start with a 70 HP Tinkatink, so let's put that one down. It's a Charizard, looking like a Charizard. Let's Great Ball. I'm gonna assume he's got Dusknoir, because who doesn't nowadays? But let's do that. We were right. Alright, all we need now is a rare candy and we can start swinging. Alright, he got his rare candy. So based on our chart, if you can remember correctly, we are going to need 12 cards in our hand to knock out Charizard. So let's go ahead and slap that on. Let's get our worker. Great Ball. We had gather materials, but that's not gonna help. I'm gonna slap that counter gain on because I know I'm losing that. I guess we can judge if all else fails. It's not ideal, but I did see him grab... Oh, it's not... Wow, did I not notice that score bunny? My bad. He's gonna grab the Dusknoir, isn't he? No, Pidgeot. You could have just used a Feather Ball. Alright, well, Score Bunny is easier to take out than Charizard is, so that's good. Or Cinderace, for that matter. Okay, Iona's fine. That's why I played the counter gain there. Alright, what do we got? Vessel, we got a gift. Arven is helpful. Cool, alright. We got Tinkatuff. Let's go ahead and put that one in there. Let's Arven. I'm gonna Great Ball. I'm gonna... Oh, do we prize the rest of our tools? I guess so. Okay. A Great Ball it is then. Let me attach Lucky Helmet because I feel like we're going to lose that. And let's go ahead and Great Ball. It's just a Tinkatink. We're not even getting our Dunsparces. That's not good. And I'm going to hang on to the... Yeah, that's all I'm going to do for now. It's weird. I'm not really getting anything. Any of my draw supporters. Alrighty, we got the Dusknoir. I'm wondering if he is going to fall for it. If he's going to waste it on that Tinkatuff in the back, because I have it basically ready to go. We'll see. We'll see. Now he can get that Score Bunny powered up. Okay, he's got it. Are we going to see a Curse Blast? Okay, so it doesn't look like he's going for the Garnet Volley play. It looks like he's just doing Flare Strikes. Curse Blast, come on, go for the Tinkatuff. Yes! Love to see that. Are we going to get a concede? Come on, concede. He doesn't understand what just happened. Instant charge, okay. Zisu, okay. So I'm gonna want to play down my hand a little bit then. I'm not gonna grab that. I am gonna play Fez. And then I'm gonna Zisu. Perfect. Okay, what do we got? We got the regular Tinkaton. Let's do it. And we can gather materials. We're going to drop the Judge. Grand Tree, that's perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Actually, let me not do that yet. Grand Tree. Evolving to the Tinkatuff. And then evolving to the Tinkaton. Only hidden for 220. So I'm not going to worry about it too much then. I'm just going to hit for 190 and get that double turbo on there. Telling you guys, this is why we play Enamorus V, to get that Duskulls out of the game. Everyone should be playing Enamorus V. Dang, dude, where are my Dunsparces? I'm not finding them. The nice thing about this, too, is that because we have a special energy on it, it's going to attack for 180 now. Alright, another Iono. I'm glad he's using them early, because if we were to use them late, then that would be a real problem for us. Alright, he's dropped 3 Ionos. So, unless he's got a PAL pad, he's kind of down bad. He will be using the Grand Tree. He does not have another reboot. He's got himself a Garnet or a Flare Strike ready to go. So that's going to hurt, but it's okay. We'll be all right. Understandable. Okay. Yeesh, too many buddies. So let's get Buddy down and let's get our Dunsparce in play. Let's just... I don't want to burn the heavy ball because we want to be doing a lot of damage here. Alright, so let's do this. We're hitting for 250 right now. Can we bump that up? We're gonna want... Alright, that's Arven. We can get a switch. I already used gather materials, didn't I? Yeah, so in that case, let's go ahead and... I don't want to lose this one yet, so let's do the regular Tinkaton. And so we can fully take advantage of the gift energy. Let's burn that. And we'll use all this, we'll use all of our upgrades next round. And let's just special hammer. Yep, I'm good with that. Yep. There we go. So he's going to have to burn a couple resources to be able to get this back out because he can't attack next turn with that. So he's going to have to switch it out into the Pidgeot and then try again. Gonna have to quick search for a switch. Actually, he does have free retreat, so he still needs a switch though. Gonna Arven for the switch. I guess that makes more sense. Counter catcher. Okay. He wants that Tinkaton. No, he wants the Enamorus. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the other Buddy-Buddy. And now I want to switch. So let's... I wonder if we can make this work. Let's do Tyme. And let's do Radiant Alakazam. He probably knows it, but we're going to take the chance. He guessed correctly. Okay. Fair enough. And I don't have any ways to pull it. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, that's going to be the turn then. I'm just going to... No, I don't want to drop... I don't want to drop a Psychic Energy on it if I don't have to. Have I used any switches? I haven't. Where are my switches? Oh, right, there's one switch. Okay, he's just gonna pass. I need a switch really badly. Okay, Arven can get it. I don't have a switch. Oh boy. Alrighty then, we're gonna have to double turbo him out of there. Feels bad, but yeah, we're gonna have to do it. All right. I am content with the amount of cards that I have right now. I think I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 right now. Go for it, buddy. You got it. Okay. And I don't really want to draw anymore, so let's just go ahead and attack. And I've got a boss to take out the Pidgeot next turn. But I'm pretty sure I have enough to be able to take out his Cinderace too. And Iona right about now would be kind of rough. Rodon V, what are we grabbing? Okay, he's going to Garnet Volley something. He could do the Dunsparce if he wanted to, but he really doesn't need to do that. Alright, so he's playing the Briar, so he's going to get an extra prize off of this. I think we're still okay. We'll have to see. I don't think I've seen his ace spec yet. Alrighty. And we come up with Tinkaton, and we're just gonna end it like that. Is that rude? That could be rude, but yeah, let's just BM a little bit. There we go, 550, and that ends the game. So we did get to use Rhyme in there, but that's still a good showcase of what this deck can do. Alright, onward to game 2. Alrighty, welcome to game 2. I like that coin a lot. That's an awesome coin. Alrighty, we lost the coin flip. This deck likes to go first, but if we can't, that's alright. Yep, they're going first. Okay, and we do start with the Tinkatink. Okay, going up against a Pidgey, this very well could be Charizard, but as we saw in the last round, not necessarily. I feel like a lot of Stage 2 decks now are playing Pidgeot. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's Buddy-Buddy. I'm gonna play as if it's Dragapult, so I'm going to do that first. Let's play Tyme. Let's see if we can get him to guess wrong. Tinkatuff has 80 HP. Pop quiz. Opponent is selecting an option. Stop Googling it. He guessed correctly. He Googled it. That's bullshit. Alright. In that case, let's just drop down a... I do want the Fez. It feels kind of bad to put it down now, though. Alright. Oh, we can get back our Nest Ball. That's kind of funny. Or Buddy-Buddy. Let's just do Buddy-Buddy. Ain't no way he guessed Tinkatuff has 80. I don't know, man. Feels kind of sketchy. 80 is Dragapult. We're getting a Pidgey already. I can feel it. They're Pidgeot. Yep. Yeah, if you can help me out here with an Iono, that would be nice. If you can just go ahead and quick search for that. What has he lost? He lost a Dracloak. He lost a Rare Candy. Well, I mean, he used it. He lost a Turo. Okay. Blustery Wind would help me out here. Okay, that's good. That's actually good. I needed that. Okay, so before I flip the script, let me get my basics out of there. Let's do this and this. Let's stretch her back another one. And now let's Fez for 3. Got a Dunsparce. Let's go ahead and play Dunsparce. The Dunsparce. Okay, good. We got a Rare Candy. I played that this turn, didn't I? I did, okay. So let's... I need a Morty. Counter Gain. Okay, this can work. Because I can do this, I can stretch her. And I can swing for 120. Unfortunately, the 60 HP to Dunsparce is very weak to Dragapult, so we're probably going to lose it. Holding the Great Ball for next turn, hoping that I can get me a Dunsparce to get it out. Okay, Sparkling Crystal probably has it this turn. But he already spent 2 Psychics on his Pidgeot. I think he's got it. Dragapult almost always has everything it needs. Oh yeah, he's got 2 free searches. Okay, got the candy, got the Dragapult. And he just needs either a fire or a psychic, which I'm sure he has. Yep, Crispin will do it. Slap on the Psychic, and you can put the fire in your Dracloak. And then Phantom Dive, and either going to take out my Tinkatink or Dunsparce. Probably the Dunsparce if I had to guess. Nope, Tinkatink. It's actually a little bit better. I prefer that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this one started. Flip the script. We have us a Tinkaton. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, we're just going to hit for 150 then. That's okay. Because this dude's about to take 3 more prizes. Oh, that's a smart play. He can Painful Spoons 20 onto the Tinkatuff, and then he's going to take them both out. Well played. That was smart. Okay, we can go up with the Alakazam. We're gonna want to Fez first. If I can get a Counter Gain, that'd be perfect. Dunsparce, let's see. We have that. We have Arven. Let's get us a Counter Gain. We got it. Good. Do we have a Stretcher? What do we have in here? We don't have any more Tinkatinks, so we're gonna have to just use a Nest Ball. Alright, we'll do that. We'll do that. And we can knock the... Yeah, let's get started on the other one. Okay, yeah, all he needs is just a Psychic Energy and the boss, and he can just take out the Dunsparce. He doesn't even need Dragapult. No, but he's got it. Alright, GG. This guy had some pretty smart plays that don't even feel bad about that one. Alright, let's go to game 3. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to game 3. Just won the coin toss. So we are starting with Dunsparce again. Alright, we got a mulligan. What are we looking at? Jamming Tower. This is Lugia. Oh yeah, you can tell by the Minccino sleeves. Alright. Drag Pokemon to the bench. He's got the nice Minccino cards. Alright, let's start thinning out the deck a little bit. Let's get some Psychics up so that when we Great Ball, we have a better chance of getting nothing. Let's put Fez down so we don't get... Well, we're not going to get dunked. There's no risk of that. But, yeah, let's... Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Sometimes we can get a pretty clean Fezandipiti play. Sometimes. Alright, he's probably prize checking. Got the Ultra Ball. Does he have any Archeops in hand? He has one Archeops. Getting the fancy Lugia. This guy's like me, he collects all the fancy cards. Alrighty, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to play the Dunsparce, runaway draw, get Fezandipiti up in front. We're going to go ahead and... Do we take the chance on time? Let's do it. Let's do time. Tinkaton EX has how much? He's Googling it. He's wrong. Let's go. Alright. Cool. We have a backup All right. Not gonna play the Counter Gain yet, but let's Cruel Arrow, and let's put it on the Minchino. Okay, we have a Judge, but I don't think we're gonna want that. What? When did he get a second Archeops? Did he just top deck that? Jock. Okay, so the good news is we could probably knock the Lugia. Do we want to knock the Lugia? Or should I go for the Archeops? Okay, he did get the Fez out. But we can always Night Stretcher that back. So let's start with a Candy. We can do this and this to get him ready. We need 2 more cards in order to knock out the Lugia, or we can knock out the... Okay, let's Stretcher first. Let's get Fez. Because if we can get a boss, I think I'd rather take out... No. No boss. Alright. We're at 270 now. Let's go ahead and Morty. Morty the Judge. I turned myself to a pickle, Morty. Alright. Got Alakazam. We're still at 330, so we can bench one more thing. Yeah. Let's just do that. And the V-Star is done. Dundozo, as they say. Okay. Okay, he's got the Chinchino. I like how I have every card except for what I need. A boss would have been perfect. Yeah. Can always count an Iono. Okay, that is enough to knock us. Alright, so now he's fully benched actually, so that does power up Morty a little bit, and that does mean that he doesn't have any more Chinchinos to hit us with later. So we could try to take advantage of this. Okay, we've got the special roll, and that's knocked. Kind of unfortunate. So let's do this. Nest Ball. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our dudes up on the field. Let's get this guy. Let's get this guy as well. Go ahead and flip the script. Alright, we got a Grand Tree, and yeah, that's exactly what we need. Alright, let's go ahead and grab Grand Tree. Doesn't matter. Let's see if he remembers how much HP the Dunsparce has. He was wrong. Perfect. Okay. Now he just needs one knock, which he can do if he's got a boss and he can get Iron Hands powered up. That would be his best bet. He's thinking. He's putting up Archeops. Primal Turbo, what are we doing? Okay, promoting Ursaluna. You just need one energy on it to attack. You can do 240. Oh, he's got it. GG. Yeah, we came close. This is a funny deck. I never said it was a good deck. Alright, I'll see you guys in the postgame. Alright, so postgame analysis, I like this deck a lot. It's a really funny one to play, and whenever someone sees Tyme, I almost always get a thumbs up from the opponent because they see the vision of it. It's not going to win any online tournaments, but I think it will be a lot of fun to play IRL. Before I sign off, I want to say thanks for making it this far in, and double thanks for helping me hit my goal of 50 subs before the end of the month. We're going for 100 by the end of the year, so if you like what you see, I'd appreciate a sub a lot. Take care, everyone, and have a happy Thanksgiving.